Caitlin Clark hasn't been in the WNBA long, but she's already delivered a three-point show like nobody else. And since the offseason feels way too long, here are all the threes she's hit in her WNBA career so far. Sit back and enjoy. Starting off with a dream preseason debut where she wasted no time.
On to the offensive foul, not gonna get it, Caitlin Clark. In her career last season, Clark gets away with a little push, fall away, buries it. And a little reaction for the crowd. Wow, that's exciting.
She really couldn't miss this game, draining a total of 5 threes with ease. And let's just say, she carried that hot hand straight into her first home game.
Clark off the screen, finds some space, and there's a three. Late in the second, they've been ice cold since that first quarter. Clark way outside, you bets!
And this was just in the preseason. Once the regular season kicked off, NBA teams weren't so lucky either.
Here's Clark, a good look from three. She got it! The first three in the career of Caitlin Clark. Here's Clark off the screen, gets a look, and hits.
She knocked down a total of 4 threes, each one looking more impressive than the last. Whether it was off the dribble, in transition, or pulling up with a hand in her face, Caitlin made it clear that her range was no joke.
Connecticut everywhere. There's Clark with Banham guarding her. Clark gets bumped, will take, and hit from 3. Clark up to 18 points. Her fourth three of the night.
Her parents loved that one, but the one they probably loved even more came in her first WNBA home game.
Clark, step back three, knocks it down!
Well, she has to work for it. And Lisa Bluter says, I've seen a lot of that in my day.
Even in away games, she had the New York crowd stunned.
Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects on a three. No doubt.
Hamilton has been to Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects on a deep three. Going back and forth.
The young one here, Caitlin Clark, just...
Whether it was a deep pull-up three or a quick release off the catch, she did it all. No matter the defense, even against one of the best defenders in the league.
The second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark connects on a three.
That's her shot.
Connecticut an early 9-point lead. Clark a three. It's good. Second three of the quarter for Caitlin Clark. And we're seeing.
And let's just say, range wasn't a problem for her either.
Wheeler finds Clark from the logo. You bet!
She made 32 feet look effortless, and off the dribble, she proved that wasn't a problem either.
13 shooting.
And 12 assists now for Seattle.
Clark answers, and that is the first triple of the game.
Absolutely blown the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh, Caitlin Clark, rookie on rookie crime right there.
Even in LA, she had her defender in jail.
She had a defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three. And knocks that one down. As this crowd erupted. Oh, in. This is what they came for.
With the second one even crazier than the last.
Clark has space. She's going to let it fly. And she's going to connect. Oh, Caitlin Clark. She waited to prime time to connect from deep. What's social media gonna do now?
And in Vegas, she had Kelsey Plum doing the same moves.
More power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark, a little shove inside, creates that space.
Yes. That's putting up some buckets.
It sure was. Top 4 scorers at the college level here in this one as Caitlin Clark.
But in home games, she always added a little extra magic, dropping her first 30 bombs.
Clark, she will launch and bury a three.
When she comes off that pin down action, gets
Pass.
it as they
Pull back to Clark, she will launch and bury a three.
Just under 8 minutes to play. Clark finds some space and hits a three.
Right behind the tree.
But not everyone was as thrilled about getting crossed, as we saw in Seattle.
She comes off a pin down here, wide open. Bang! Victoria Vivian's an old NBA.
Well, that just fired her up even more.
Stop letting the ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
An insane three-point performance. But what was even more challenging was her first showdown against Angel Reese. But Caitlin didn't shy away from the moment.
Pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects on a deep three.
Takes basketball, they understand their impact and what it has done and how they are living out their dreams today.
And right on cue, connects on another bomb.
She stepped up, locked in, and delivered under pressure. But the next game, she took it to another level, dropping a total of 7 threes from everywhere.
She's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo, drills it. Clark pulls off that screen, knocks it down even with her body. Clark, pull up three. That one tickled up, showing out. Clark,
Do as a defender is not give it to her.
Clark. Back-to-back triples. 3 minutes. Clark, a whistle and a foul.
After last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark.
Isolation here for Mitchell.
Clark, another one.
That's how you make history. But what's even better than that? Doing it against your biggest rival.
To find a body on Reese. Clark gets freed up from up top. Clark with the basketball. 9 total points in the game. Steps it back from 3. At least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits for 3.
A leader to her left.
Every game, Caitlin was giving everything she had to impress the crowd.
3 in the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown, knocks down a three.
In the slot.
Wheeler, Clark launches, hits a three.
Even on the road.
Coffee does well every time down the floor, tries to help the continuity of the offense.
Caitlin Clark on the board. Caitlin Clark asks for the ball, and that's why.
Levels.
Tina Charles just had 2 points against Indiana in their last possession, but Caitlin Clark likes the rims.
Yeah, a little too many.
And as you can see, Atlanta was no exception. Caitlin lit it up, knocking down threes at a scorching 50% clip from beyond the arc.
Net a lot more here in this third than we saw in the first half, and that's affected their pace.
Clark outside, and that's good.
Clark just used.
But when she faced the sky again, she took her shooting to another level, dropping a wild 55% from deep.
Here's Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting.
In face.
Clark a deep three. You bet. Last year. And you got Team USA against Team All-Stars. Clark connects on her third three of the game. Here's Clark pedaling it forward.
Caitlin was locked in, and the sky had no answers.
15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark a bomb. Is good. Logo 3. 5-game today. Here's Clark. Catch, fire, and connect. 5th three of the game for Clark.
Every shot looked like it was coming from further and further out, and by now, Logo 3s were just another chapter in her book.
They're already at 10. Looking to tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown.
Turnover, so that's really the difference in the game right now. Clark
Leaning and hitting. Wow.
Noel Quinn, as you mentioned, no challenge.
Clark 3-ball in the way. Good. Boy, that cost Seattle.
Seattle came in with a special fire, still feeling the heat from their last matchup. But against Phoenix, Caitlin had her eyes set on something bigger, records.
Off the break. Here's Clark. Still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull. Got it.
That is a great screen by Boston. He has 48 triples coming into the game.
Logo. Clark
Clark with a deep three.
2 logo shots and a near triple-double. Caitlin Clark was on a mission, and when she finally hit that special milestone, she did it in style.
Clark launches, nails it.
She's up there with rebounds, up there with steals. And she'll take the first three-pointer.
And that's the way to push the ball in transition.
Oh, that's not gonna. 3 and some change left to play here in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark pulls it back, knocks it.
Now you gotta be careful when you're going at Stewart. And how about this for another creation of her shot? And
She was putting on a show, reminding everyone why she's a generational talent. And against Washington, she took it up a notch, showcasing her handles.
Working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a three.
I'm telling you, Katie Lou Samuelson, it's about muscle memory and the ability to self-correct.
Clark trying to answer, and does. Wimhow found its way back to Atkins. Is this shooting? That was a wild sequence there. Clark the switch on to Dolson, steps back and buries a triple. Indiana has numbers here. Clark looks to take advantage. Clark launches and hits a three. Steve, 12 points. The Fever looking to erase. Here's Clark, catch and shoot. Hits a three.
It was starting to become a trend. Caitlin was out here collecting ankle bounties like it was a side quest.
12 assists now for Seattle.
Clark answers and
Absolutely blown the roof off.
but playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh, Caitlin Clark, rookie on rookie crime right there.
Against Minnesota, Caitlin turned it up a notch and went full try-hard mode.
Clark. And now with 22 seconds to go, here's Clark off the screen. The three-pointer is good. Clark. Well, you knew it was coming. Seconds to go. Here's Clark off the screen. The three-pointer is good.
to this game, it's going to be grabbing those boards, getting some second chance opportunities.
Clark gets herself free and hits a three.
When Caitlin is in that mode, there's just no stopping her. Even away in Atlanta, that fire was lit.
In terms of her offensive production against Phoenix.
But the response for Caitlin Clark, top of the key three on the can't knock it down from up top. Tries it again from a different spot. That one connects. Just trying to stay connected against Kelsey Mitchell. And Caitlin Clark.
Not shooting the three that easily or that comfortably.
I don't know if that's comfortable, but it's nice.
It's crazy to hear an away crowd cheer that loud for an opponent, but that's just the Caitlin Clark effect. And even at the end of the season, the hype didn't die down.
Percent from three. Clark on a step back, buries a three. Game and part of the challenge that Dallas has had all year. Clark catch and shoot and knocks down her second three.
She was even blocking a big, showing that she's not just about offense. And to put the cherry on top, swishing it on the other end.
Indiana will reset. Clark fire away. You bet. Come on.
Who else can entertain a crowd like that while also breaking scoring records?
Zune trying to frustrate Clark. Oh, but Clark with three more. Right over the rookie.
She really exploded in this game with a massive 35-point performance, leaving the crowd in
Clark
awe.
off the screen. Clark launches, hits a three.
5 or 6 shot. Into a ball screen.
Clark, yes! A new career high for Caitlin Clark.
Transition. Clark, pull up three. You bet!
Caitlin was locked in, ready to take control and push the Fever back into the lead.
Caitlin Clark to Hansy. Wants more of that from her. Catching around that 15-foot area.
Clark connects! The first logo bomb of the season from Caitlin Clark.
Clark launches and hits.
I wonder if J.C. Sheldon in her 4 years at Ohio State has nightmares when she's thinking about going against Clark.
Those nightmares came alive again tonight.
3 rebounds, 1 assist, 9 points for Kelsey Mitchell. Clark, what up?
Mitchell with 9 points. Clark, a bomb. Is good.
3 threes already, and her vision was just as sharp.
Even same result for Maya Caldwell. That's Caitlin Clark, top of the key, and drains her first triple of the day. Now has 5 points.
Cunningham suffered her ankle injury in that game, but in addition to that, she actually had part of her front tooth knocked out. She made contact with JC Sheldon as Caitlin Clark knocks down the
pure basketball.
And Autumn Johnson here with you for the final preseason game for the Atlanta Dream and Indiana Fever as
With 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the first, that magic would do something that would change not only this game, but WNBA history.
Cunningham is down behind the play, but they've got
A deep pull-up, and it didn't stop there. It sparked something unstoppable.
2 players with incredible up.
The commentator was speechless after that one, back to back, and this one even deeper than the last. But wait, it didn't even stop it there.
Clark, another long 3. She's back!
3 threes in under a minute to close the quarter, and 2 of them were from over 30 feet. That's at least 6 feet beyond the NBA line. That's not just deep, that's Curry range. And just so you don't forget, she had been out for 20 days before this. No warm-up, no easing in, just straight fire. And with the Liberty daring to leave her open to start the second, it was a no-brainer. The streak wasn't done yet.
Start second in a row, and Clark stays red hot.
Even her practice shot after the foul didn't touch the rim. That's how locked in she was, sitting on 4 threes and 17 points while the rest of her team hadn't made a single field goal. Luckily, she was more than ready to carry the load.
Traffic. And then steps back with the 3 over Brianna Stewart.
This isn't a video game. Caitlin Clark just knocked down 5 straight threes in the first half, including 3 bombs in just 38 seconds. One of those deep snipes we all know and love.
Perfecting her craft. Retreating, firing, and hitting.
so she can do that.
Pulls it down. 3 blue jerseys are back. All into the teeth of the defense. Clark fading and hitting. Goes into an early hole here. Clark looking to get going. Oh, that's a deep 3.
But that only fired up the team.
Cunningham deciding to reset things. Step back triple. And Caitlin not happy. Wanted the foul as well.
Here's Clark, 4 seconds left. Clark fires. You bet! Clark drills the 3 to end the second.
Rose up and drilled her 7th 3 of the night.
Clark nails it. A 17-0. Text me during the game.
All right. Here it's Clark splashing home a 3 from way downtown.
She was jawing at the Connecticut bench and giving the crowd exactly what they came for.
Percentage shooter. Here she is out on Caitlin, who shoots over her and hits a 3. That's the kind of screen I'm talking about.
It's
right there.
Back for Clark and hits a 3.
That's what. Being hawked by Isaiah James. Clark sidestepping 3 is good.
A seemingly regular shot, but for those paying close attention, the scoreboard told the story. Seconds left in the third, Caitlin decided to do something she has never done before.
Clark, wow! You bet! From beyond the logo! And a little point afterwards. She knows how to spark the crowd.
A 36-foot bomb, her longest 3 ever in her very first game back. You can't make this up. Pure Caitlin Clark magic.
Second chance opportunity. Clark fire away and knocks down a 3.
Timeout turned out to be gold.
25. It's the first 3 that Caitlin has hit tonight. Had missed her first 5 from distance. And only the second 3 she has hit in a road game all season.
You could even see who she was staring down after that one. That ref caught the full 4.
Just trying to impact winning the right way. I think over the last couple of years and having some experience losing made me want to win more. So
Just 2 back-to-back moments of brilliance, and suddenly, the Fever were within 7. The comeback was on.
It's just that signature Caitlin Clark shot. She will launch.
But that didn't stop Caitlin from pulling off some magic.
Bending, Clark trying to create some airspace. Long three at the horn. Oh! Caitlin Clark rising from the ashes here in the third quarter. And Indiana.
Dishing to Hull. Extra feed Clark. A deep three. You bet. And a sigh of relief from Caitlin Clark.
A relief indeed, especially after starting the season with real struggles from beyond the...
Here's Clark firing and hitting. 20 points for Caitlin Clark.
Signature Caitlin Clark shot. She will launch. Oh, yes!
And then it was 4, because there's no stopping the Clark train once it's rolling. Caitlin took it to another level and made sure the refs couldn't ignore her anymore.
Clark, step back three. Oh, she hit it and draws the foul.